I'm sitting there in the doggy urgent care last night, and I learned one thing, and I think it's that dogs' lives are more valuable than humans. I'm sitting here watching the dollars stack up.
Okay, this is a human doctor who is complaining about how expensive it was to take his dog to the vet. Like, really? We've got to stop comparing veterinary medicine to human medicine. They're two completely different worlds. And as a human doctor, I'll tell you my job is complicated, but it's very different. As a veterinarian, their patients can't talk to them. They can't say, "Doc, my pain started last night," or "It hurts when I move." They have to piece together the problem with no words, no history, just body language, lab results, imaging results, and instinct. And they don't just study one species. They have to learn the anatomy, physiology, pharmacology of dozens of different types of animals: dogs, cats, horses, reptiles, birds, each with completely different systems, medications, and risks. And that's a level of knowledge, honestly, that's mind-blowing. I'm sure you guys all remember when my dog Pancake got diagnosed with cancer just a few months ago. She had CT imaging, preoperative care, surgical resection of 3 different tumors, 2 days in the ICU, a chest tube, and extensive care. And do you want to know how much that cost for the entire thing? 10 grand. Now, in human medicine, that same level of care would easily have cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. So when people say vet care is too expensive, I'm like, it's actually miraculously affordable considering the complexity and the resources that are involved. And yet, here's the part that most people don't realize. Veterinarians carry enormous emotional burden. They're healing animals who can't tell them what's wrong. They're comforting owners in the hardest moments of their life, and they're facing grief almost daily. And sometimes they face resources and they want to help the patient, but they can't. And many of them have student loan debt, they work long hours, they fight burnout. Veterinarians have up to 4 times the rate of suicide than the general population, and yet they keep showing up because they love what they do, and that's the purest form of medicine there is. So before you complain about your vet bill, remember this: they're giving your pet a chance at life without the luxury of communication or the funding that human medicine has. They deserve respect, gratitude, and compassion. You're not paying for greed. You're paying for their expertise, their equipment, and their compassion, because at the end of the day, medicine, whether it's human or animal, is all about care and not cost.